everybody, it's me, Dixie Longate. Now I know what you're thinking. With rates this low, is it really time to refinance my mortgage? Possibly, but I'm not a doctor. And the other two of you might be looking at me thinking, wait a minute, what is that on her head? A life-size painting of a real live Ugg boot? Well, now it might look like that at first glance, but it's actually a hat. And not any kind of hat, not like one of them small hats you see on an employee at the Wendy's or an inmate at a penitentiary. No, this is what's called a wide-brimmed hat. What? Where does somebody wear a wide-brimmed hat like that? I hear you saying under your breath, which is why I can't really make out what you're saying all the way. Not a bank. No, not NASCAR. A hat like this is only to be worn in one of two places. Either a doomed ocean liner that's going to kill thousands and thousands of people, or at a world-famous event that we like to call the Kentucky Derby, just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, in Louisville, Kentucky. There's a classic drink that goes with a hat like this at a race like that. It's called the Mint Julep. Wow, sounds complicated. No. It takes just 3 ingredients: mint, simple syrup, bourbon, and crushed ice. Wow, that's simpler than getting the oil stains out of a shag carpet after a key party. You bet. You're going to want to get a large metal tumbler called a julep cup. Unless, of course, you don't have a julep cup, in which case you're going to want to get another kind of cup, which is called a cup. In my case, I have a julep cup, so I'll be using a julep cup. You're going to start with your mint leaves, traditionally found wherever mint leaves are sold. You're going to need a lot of them for this drink, tons of them, like 6 or 7 pounds, as you can see here. Like, get all the mint leaves. Every leaf that you can find that it looks like a mint, put it in. You're going to need to start with 10 or 12 leaves that go into the glass. Then add a half an ounce of simple syrup. That's syrup, that's simple. Then you're going to take your muddler. Here's the curious thing about mint. There's mint oil in it. So what you want to do now is you want to start releasing the mint oil from it. Release it. Let it come out. Mint oil. Where have you been? Now, you don't want to punch it, all right? Like some soon-to-be ex-boyfriend who keeps coming home with some other lady's panties in his purse. No, you want to push it lightly. Push it to just release the mint oil. Like that lady who's standing in front of you at the vodka aisle of the liquor store taking too much time to make a selection. Just push her out of the way. Just the same thing you want to do to the mint. Just push. Now comes the fun part. Breakfast. Bourbon is one of the 4 basic food groups, and if you've ever spent any time in Kentucky before, you know it comes right out of the tap from mines deep within the earth's crust. Today I'm going to be using a bourbon with a label on it, which means I didn't even make it myself. Let's start with 2.5 ounces of bourbon. If you want, you can add more by making another drink, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still morning outside. Add crushed ice about 3/4 of the way. Now you're going to need a spoon or something like a spoon. In my case, I'm going to be using a fork. And now you want to stir everything together. But wait. This is very important, okay? The goal is not to get a mouthful of mint. You ever do that? You ever get like a mouthful of something you wasn't expecting? That's a Sunday you won't soon forget. Remember? Yeah, what you want to do is you only want to go down about halfway and mix it. This way you're mixing the actual drink without churning all the mint up from the bottom. Like, have you ever had too many people in a bass boat in a shallow lake bed, and then you pull the motor and it just starts tilling the bottom of the lake? And then you throw something in there like a beer cooler or someone's ant, and then you can never find them again because it's just all that mud just churned up from the bottom. It's the same thing here. Then mound it up with ice like it's a little snowbank. Look at it, it's so cute. And then take your straw and carve out a little hole for the mint. Now take the other 67 pounds of mint that you have left and line them up in your palms, and what you want to do is you want to smack it, like it's an unruly child. Or like you're clapping for how well I did showing you how to make this drink. What you're doing is you're releasing the mint oil in the mint. The good stuff always comes out when you smack it. Sure, you'll learn that at Bible camp. Now stick the mint in the hole and stick the straw in front of it. And now, when you take a sip, you're going to get a nose full of mint and a mouth full of mint julep. I'm ready to ride that pony. And there you have it, a perfect mint julep, ready for Churchill Downs or going down anywhere you want to go. Join me again soon as I teach you how to put more things in your mouth that are delicious.